We're back. It was a busy day today. It's a Saturday, okay? I was doing business with my son Tony this morning at a card show. I did not have a lot of time to prepare for dinner. So I thought, what better way to show what I do when I'm busy for dinner? And this is just one of them. So now, you always do this in life. It's busy, you work late, the kids got football, whatever it is. You go get something at the drive-thru, right? You spend entirely too much money, you're not happy with yourself. I'm gonna teach you how to not do that. All you have to do is stop at the grocery store for a couple quick things. This is all based around using one rotisserie chicken, and I'm gonna make 2 dinners out of it. So let's get started. Okay, so the first thing that I'm doing with this rotisserie chicken is I have to pick it. Okay, so I'm getting it all off of the bone. Once it's all off the bone, the first thing that I'm gonna make is what I call the 5-minute spicy chicken soup. So we're gonna use the dark meat pieces of the chicken for that one. And then with the breast pieces, we're gonna do a really quick and easy chicken quesadilla. So let me start picking this chicken. I mean, probably a lot of people wouldn't even know what to do with this, right? So the first thing that you do is find this breastplate bone right in the middle right here. Cut 2 slits right on top of that breastplate bone, just like right to the side of it. Use your fingers and you just kind of work that apart. Look, that's the whole breast off of the rotisserie chicken. Now we'll turn it on this side. Feel that bone. See this bone that's right in here? That bone, you could just pick that breast right off of that bone and it comes right off, okay? So now I have the 2 breasts. I'm gonna use those primarily for the quesadillas. All right, well, what about the rest of this stuff? You can use a knife and get rid of this, like, you know, get it off of there. I like to just use my hand. So like all of this skin and stuff is gonna be great in the soup. I love this. So I'm just gonna pick the rest of this wing and this thigh, and then I'll show you what we do right after that. Okay, so I picked the chicken and I just roughly chopped it. Here's what I got. I have an entire pile of white meat, which is just the breast. Then I have entire dark meat and wing section over here, and I leave the skin in there because I'm gonna show you something cool. I crisp it up in the pan, okay? So for my 5-minute chicken soup, it's literally dark meat rotisserie chicken, 4 cups of chicken broth that I already had to heat it up. You can see some of the smoke there. A big thing of fresh salsa. I don't like getting the stuff with preservatives in it. I go to where it's cold in the grocery store, the outer aisles, and I just grab one that's hot. This is just a La Mexicana hot salsa, and then 1 can of black beans. So I'm gonna throw this chicken into a pan to crisp it up, and then meanwhile, I'm gonna build the soup, and then just dump the chicken right into the soup, and I'll show you what that looks like. It's very easy. Okay, so I got my dark meat crisping up in this pan right here. Leave your glove on if you have gloves. You could kind of move it around before you get a spatula. Got my Dutch oven sitting on here, and I just have it on low. Here's all you do. Literally, take this 4 cups of the chicken stock that I made before, dump it right in. Take this entire jar of salsa and just dump that right in. You could use any salsa that you want. And then just take this entire thing of black beans, dump it right in. Okay, now just give it a quick stir. So why did I use salsa? That's a good question. Look, I got onions in there, I got tomatoes in there, I got peppers in there, I got all kinds of goodness in there, and I just got it right out of a jar. When I look at that jar, okay, that La Mexicana brand, there's no artificial preservatives. I could read all of the ingredients. It has a good amount of salt in it. It has a good amount of peppers and heat in it, so I don't have to add anything. It makes me feel good about eating it. It doesn't have preservatives. It's not loaded with a bunch of crap, okay? So now, as this just comes to temp, we just have to finish crisping this chicken, which it's almost done. Now watch this. So easy. Chicken just goes right in. Bang. Stir this up. All right, and now we're just literally, the amount of time that it takes us to make this quesadilla, this is gonna be ready. That's why I call it the 5-minute spicy chicken soup. Okay, watch how easy these quesadillas are. Don't overthink this. Just get your 12-inch pan about medium heat, okay? You don't have to take the tortilla, you don't have to spread the butter all over it and make it look all neat. It's buttery, it's cheesy, it's goodness. Watch, easy. A little bit of butter. Remember, you're on medium heat. You don't want this butter to get browned up right away. A tortilla right in. Just the first little layer of cheese. This is just gonna help hold the chicken together. And then just grab a handful of that white meat chicken, just like this, and sprinkle it on. I keep my glove on. You see I keep my glove on? Now I could just spread this chicken around. That's good if a little bit of the cheese gets on the outside. Get a little crispy cheese on the outside, soft gooey cheese on the inside. That's what you want. All right, and then this is just will be the top binder of the cheese. Just like that, maybe a little bit more because we're just a cheese family. Let's just put this tortilla on the top. You could take your hand like this and turn it around so that you could make sure that it's not sticking. Now just take this butter on the top and just with your glove, just like this. It's not hot because remember, you only have it on medium heat. You can just spread this butter around. So easy. All right, so let's gonna wait a couple minutes from this one. We're gonna make sure that the bottom is nice and crispy, and then we'll show you the big flip. All right, it's been a couple minutes. The bottom looks great. Here's how I flip. Remember, glove still on. Give it a little claw on the top, spatula under, flip. All right, couple more minutes and this is gonna be ready to eat. All right, you know if you did the quesadilla right, it's sliding around and it should slide right out of that pan just like that. Look at how nice, crispy cheese on the side. That is gonna be so good. Then pizza cutter, simple. 1, 2, see what it looks like? Nice cheese, chicken in every bite. Looks very delicious. Your 5-minute chicken soup. Look at this. Now remember I use that salsa. It's so easy. I didn't have to cut up onions. I didn't have to cut up tomatoes. I didn't have to cut up peppers. I didn't have to do anything. Broth, salsa, beans, chicken, taste, good, done. Now look at this. How do you like it? Little scallion, green onion, some cilantro. I like to go with a couple raw jalapenos because I like extra heat, okay? How about a little dollop of sour cream? Just as something to little smooth it out. What about some more jalapenos, some little crispy fried jalapenos? Okay, so here you go. You're busy, you didn't have time. I guarantee you, you had 10 minutes to do it. And I guarantee you, if you put this in front of the family for a dinner or 2 dinners, or eat this soup throughout the whole week because you're trying to be good, the soup literally almost has nothing in it. You could eat it all day long. It's good for you. You put this in front of the family, you'll be a star. Take 10 minutes, do it yourself, get the family in the kitchen. You could do it until the next time.